Hello everybody, man, it's a beautiful day, shorts weather, pardon the white legs. Today I was going to go over what we do as far as fencing goes. I've had a lot of people ask me about the fence, and what we do is we use an electric fence. We use a product called Turbo Wire from Gallagher's. This is the wire. And what we do is let me see if I can get out of the way here, we attach it to a permanent fence like this with strainers. On one end, on a short run, we'll have a tie off on one end and a strainer on the other end. On a long run, like this is about 2 acres, we'll have a strainer on each end, so we can tighten the wire from both sides. But all that is something just to tighten the wire up. And then we run two strands. Now, if we divided this field off, we might put just one strand if we were keeping sows or big pigs away. With little pigs, we always have 2 strands. What we got, the key to the system is this charger. This is a Parmac 12-volt solar charger. We don't have electricity here at the farm, so this is a solar charger. It puts out about 3 joules or around 12,000 volts. And you know, if you got electricity, you can certainly get a lot higher juice, and the higher the better. And what it is there's a ground rod here. It's pretty tall. It's about 5 feet tall. That's driven down into the ground. And then it's got a negative lead attached to it into the charger, and then a positive that's attached to the wire into the charger. It's just got a little on-off switch, and it's got a reading that tells you what the charge is from the sun. But these things, I've never had any problems with them not being charged. I mean, that's a great charger. They're about $250 or so, and it's well worth the money. But so what we do is we'll run this fence. And then this is our grazing pasture we're fixing to turn the pigs into as soon as the clover gets a little bit taller. And I'll get the camera and show you. But so we'll run two wires, and this will pretty much, now a deer could jump over this, but as far as any predators, either pigs like coyotes or a fox or something like that, I mean they're not going to come in. It's going to keep them out. And then these are made to mount on posts, but we actually I'll put something down to keep the weeds from growing up around it, and then I'll put them on the ground because I move them a lot, because we move our fence, and this is kind of a semi-permanent fence. I might take this down and next year and move it somewhere, so we don't actually set wood posts and attach these. They are mountable on a wood post. So that's really how we're tying it off and tightening it right there, and you don't want much play in the wire. I mean, you can see there's not a whole lot of spring in it. You want it fairly stiff. And then let me grab the camera here and see if we can walk down and look at a line post. We'll set a line post about every 150 feet or so. And you can see how we got the wire. We just got a plastic donut, and then that's just a piece of garden hose with some of the turbo wire to tie it off. We put the hose on there because on a T-post, they're pretty sharp edges that can break it. So that's pretty simple. I mean, that's how we put the line post in, and then we'll come in and we'll put these step-in posts. Get up here, let me see one of these. We put these step-in posts about every 50 to 60 feet. If there's some dips in the terrain or something, we might change it a little bit. But it's basically, you just pull it out of the ground. It's got a little foot peg there. You just step on it, push it right in the ground, and that's basically how that works. But this field here, this is our spring grazing pasture. It's about 2 acres, and you can really see the clover starting to take off on it. But so we're going to turn the pigs in here. I like to wait till the clover starts to flower and get a little reseeding going, because by the time they really get grazing good, some of it will have reseeded, and that way we can keep some clover out here. But anyway, just wanted to give you a briefing on our electric fence, and it's made a believer out of me. I would never fence pigs in with anything else. So anyway, thanks, and we'll see you later.